took apart and got to the clutches on that the 610 Mule. It's pretty self-explanatory on how to take it apart. The easiest way I found is to jack it up, put something block underneath the subframe, the rear subframe, because whenever you undo the shock to give you some room to take the clutch cover off, it'll give you a lot more. It'd be a lot easier on you. So I have the primary right here and the secondary as well. They do take the same tool to pull them off the bike, and I do have the parts right here. I'm gonna go ahead and actually put a list of everything where I got this from and all the part numbers for each part. So I'm gonna try to make it as simple as for y'all as I could do it. And I went on Partzilla, Bike Bandit, Babbitt's, and all that. I think it would have been a little bit more than I needed to pay, because I went to, I want to say it's ATV Works. I'm gonna put a link up here for it. I went to ATV Works and they had the kit, the kit's ready for this, and it wasn't much. Man, I want to say I paid $160 for both sets. So let's go ahead and get started. And just a reminder, this is my first time dealing with this, so I'm learning as I go, and I'll show you all how to do it as I go. So let me go ahead and cut off to it. Well, told you we're gonna learn together. Now, I went and looked, actually found a couple of videos, but they have specialty tools to tear apart these clutches. And I just wanted to double check that this is threaded. It looked threaded, I just don't want to, damage anything. So I went and looked just to make sure. I did find it, instead of using specialty tools, I said, let me think what else I can do. For us DIY people and not knowing what we actually need when we do this job, to where you can actually get it done, if you have a vise or something that can hold this, don't put out too much. You don't want to damage these. But what I found worked is I put a bolt in it. It bent it real easy. So I said, it was starting to do something. Let me go ahead and see if I can strengthen it. And that's why I put these washers in place. So I stacked a bunch of washers and I tightened up the nut just to make it, give it some rigidity whenever I put my big crescent on it. Didn't have to put much. Basically, it did bend a little bit right here, but just about as soon as I started putting out, it got itself loose, as you can see. So in case y'all don't have the tool and you want another way to do it, this is another way. I found it worked. It got me loose, it got me out of bind, so hopefully I can help y'all out. This is not how you do it. I had to kind of try to come up with something, and it works. I'm pulling this off, and I'm seeing how far else I can get with it. It definitely ain't the right way to do it, but it's working. There we go. Was finally able to get it, went the right way with the right tools, but it worked. So as y'all seen, I tried to do what I can. I wish I could have did a little bit better video, but I didn't really have the tools and I need to get the job done. It did work out though. So I thought. It kind of took me a little while, but I did come up with, as you can see in there, I did come up with a way to rebuild the clutches and separate the secondary. Secondary kind of gave me a hard time, but I showed it what's up. So that's the video for the clutching on, to rebuild the clutching on this, I don't know what year it is, but a Kawasaki Mule 610. Pretty sure it's based around the same thing for a bunch of the other models. I don't know exactly what's different because it's the first Mule that I did work on. I will probably be putting another video out there for the seat, because I'm thinking I might try to see if I can reshape the seat, take the old cover off and put the new cover on. It's like a little bit of small video. I might end up just recording me doing that in case somebody is doing it. You can kind of see how you want it, how I've done it to make it work, because I'm very tedious with that, so I'd rather make sure that's it comes out good. So I might end up putting a video of that as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I do appreciate those who do support me, and don't forget to go check out my other channel, RCA Good Times, is when we enjoy all of these things that I have. We have good times behind the scenes. If it's drinking with your buddy, if it's I do have a good friend. He owns 2 bars. I want to do plan events down the line to do stuff with that. That's gonna be an RCA Good Times. One day I'm gonna actually put a video explaining everything about RCA Good Times. There's some cool stuff that I want to do with it, that for the community, for friendship. But other than that, that's the video. Thank you for watching it. I do appreciate it. Like I said, don't forget to like, subscribe. I appreciate the support, and I'm gonna go ahead and sign off.
The sun is coming up, are you ready to go? We can take a ride, we can take it slow. Your will is my law, I'ma let you be the boss, 'cause I'll go where you go.